as we will have the 5 red lights on here in round 3 of Tier 1. And lights are out and away we go as Nis leads us down into turn 1. Rio, has he got a decent start? Rio may get bottled up as YF we jump down to the back as on the inside. Trixie with a little bit of contact, maybe Star involved as well. As we head through turn 2, Nis is cleared out off the front as into the background. Melts has killed everyone. Melts has killed several drivers. Down the order he goes. And damage for Melts off the start as Ritzy down to P14. Nis has already gained a lead. Get on win into P5. Hemi down to P6 as he sends it on. Oh my lord, he spawned! Oh no! Massive crash! Massive crash. Hemi Names locks the rears. And I think that's Hitman's front wing gone. Michael Louis Gordon might have damage here as well as in the background. There's more carnage. Oh, and into the wall. Melts is sent. Ritzy, and oh my god, he's flipped over. The Red Bull's on his roof. What the hell? Kodamatic swapping with Steven again. Mallard and TJ battle into turn 1. TJ on the inside, Mallard on the outside. Side by side they go. And Mallard into the wall. Mallard loses his front wing. Contact between Mallard and TJ. And I'm sure the stewards are going to be very busy after this. May start to challenge the Williams driver of Star as we may have a secondary train forming here. As Hemi on the rear of Get On Win as we head into turn 1. Can't Hemi outbrake the Red Bull drivers? Hemi does break later through turn 1 and through he goes. Get On Win going to try and get back down the inside of turn 2. Side by side they go into turn 2 and Hemi round the outside gets that move to stick. Lovely move from the Ferrari drivers. He's as Mallard and TJ swap again. Mallard through. TJ going to try and get back through again at turn 4. Breaks way too late. Oh, and he just about makes it. Mallard switch back. Alfie looking in the rear of this battle as Mallard and TJ coming to blows. TJ filters in behind. But Kodamatic's gone now. And who has got a good restart here? Star with a very good restart. Nis on the rear of Kodamatic. Is he close enough to making the move into turn 1? I don't think so. Gonna look for the move, but not too close. It's on the inside. Hemi and Trixie looking for the move here. As in the foreground, Kodamatic still defending from Nis. Can Nis get ahead here? As in the background, Rio ahead of Hemi in the background. There's some more drama as Nis does get ahead of Kodamatic. Get On Win side by side with Hemi. As Star through on Kodamatic on the rear now. Trixie and Cody battle. And Hemi's out of the race and Hemi's gone flipping around. Oh no! It's another safety car. Kodamatic down the order, tie clear with a 10-second penalty. Oh, and Trixie hits a Mercedes of Rio under the safety car. As Nis is now gone, Star in behind, going to try and follow him. Rio going to try and follow as well. Cody right on the rear of Rio Harris. Despite Cody being on a bit older tyres, he's still on the rear. And breaks early. Meanwhile, in the background, we've got a couple of drivers into turn 1. Get On Win and TJ battling. Melts in behind, watching this battle. Michael Louis watching in behind as Alfie in P10. As Michael makes a bit of a mistake, allows Alfie through into P9. As Ritzy will try and get us restarted here. And Alfie right on the rear of the McLaren, going to try and time this perfectly as Ali gets a 10-second after hitting the rear of Kodamatic. Ty on the rear of the Haas's. Couple drivers trying to get the jump and Star on the inside of Ty. And Star could potentially have a big move into P3 as into the wall goes Nis. Ty's around in the background. There's more baseball.
Okay, clear.
Absolute calamitous crashes. Dearie me, both V-Carbs down and around the order. Star got ahead of the Aston Martin. Star now ahead of Alfie into turn 2. And Star now is the favourite to win here in Baku in an absolutely chaotic Grand Prix. As Stephen now down the order. Stephen spun at a really bad place. Oh, the Red Bulls kissed him of Get On Win. Oh, that was so romantic. Stephen gets a 10-second, which is unfortunate. He was just paused there. I mean, not much he could do. As Ali on the inside! Rio, what's he doing? He's sending it there. That's such a risky place to send it. Rio has to back out, hits the rear of Ali. Dearie me, this has been a chaotic race. And the chaos is just never ending. Star now through into the lead. What a place to make a move. And Star takes the lead of the race. Nis through on Mallard. But Nis has no front wing, it seems. Ty and get on wind swapping. What is happening? TJ's around after contact with Trixie. Oh, and the Alpine around. It's a bigger crash. Oh, everyone's forgot how to bloody drive. On with a chance for the podium as Rio on the outside of Ali. Side by side they go through turn 3. Rio gets round the outside. Beautiful move from Rio Harris. And Rio looking for a P2 this race as Trixie through on Thori. In the stands as Rio now down the outside of Ritzy. Going to try and get round the outside of Ritzy. Side by side they go. Contact between Rio and Ritzy. Is Ali going to kind of try and get round the outside of Rio? Or Ritzy as well. Side by side they go through turn 3. Ritzy backs out. But Michael Louis and Cody inside DRS range from Ali. Both of them would jump. As Michael Louis through on Kodomatic. And Michael Louis could be the favourite here for a podium for Sauber. And the Sauber drivers are going to be absolute limbs. Who knew this was going to be the podium? Even higher here's Ty. Oh no! Oh no! Alfie's into the wall! Thori's into the wall! Ty into the wall! Ty's out of the race! Ritzy into the wall! Massive crash at Castle again! Oh my lord! And there's no safety car and Stevens just crashed into them. Why does no one know what a yellow flag is? Michael's now dropped Ali out of DRS. Kodomatic going to try and get back inside DRS. But Trixie could be an outside chance for the podium. He's on a charge here on the hard tyres. He's got DRS off Cody. It will slingshot him onto the rear of Ali. Can he get slingshot onto the rear of Michael? Defending well. Trixie unable to find the gap on the Alpine drivers. He goes a bit wide. And really parking the car on the inside of the very apex. As we head now round the left-hander. Can he get round the outside? Unable to find it through on the chicane. Trixie out of the chicane, planting the throttle. We get a horrible camera angle as Trixie on the inside now, gonna send it on Ali. Side by side they go, absolute beautiful battling through the right-hander here, and Trixie finally gets through on Ali. Beautiful move from Trixie. And we're gonna go to the man of the hour, who has dominated the race since the last safety car, but we never really expected that Star would have this dominant of a win here in Baku. What a win it has been for Star. Meanwhile, Rio Harris in P2. Trixie is going to try and catch Michael Louis, but has he got enough in the tank? I don't think he has. Michael Louis on the podium here in WHF Tier 1. You absolutely love to see it. Ali gets through on TJ before the final corner, but as TJ playing some DRS games, Ali makes a mistake. As we got a horrible camera angle, Mallard through on Ritzy. Ali going to try and get back through on TJ. DRS enabled for Ali in a moment's time. Has he got the straight line speed to catch TJ? TJ's flashing on the rear. It's a charge to the line. Ali on the outside. TJ turns in on him and is going to get a big penalty for that. As Mallard on the rear, or Ritzy on the rear of Mallard. Can Ritzy get ahead of Mallard at the line? Mallard may hold on here, and Mallard side by side at the line. Oh my lord, there was like 200s in it. And I think Ritzy just about scores a P9. What a crazy, crazy race!